for people who don't know a lot about DJing, can you just explain it's not just getting up there and pressing play on a CD?
As a DJ, it's quite a misunderstood art. I think people kind of compare it to bands where, you know, a band is up there playing drums or, you know, guitars and things like that. DJing is a whole different art. I've composed huge string sections for orchestras and things like that, and brought a lot of musicians and studio musicians into the studio. So we've recorded, say I'll sit down on a plane and I'll write a part for a string quartet. I don't need them to be there for that. I'll compose it all myself on my laptop, and then once I get back to the studio, that's when I bring in the musicians and we record it all and place it all in the song. And yeah. Tell
us a bit about what style of music you play.
When I was really young, I was into rock bands. I was actually a drummer in a rock band, and I was a big fan of Blink-182. That's why I've got the tattoo on my wrist. And then I heard dance music and just fell in love with it. I guess it's like, you know, any kid that when you like, you know, you might get into surfing or skating. My thing was I was a music geek. I was that nerdy kid at school who really loved music, and ended up just going down that path and really wanted to pursue it and play music around the world.
So it's a long way from the Sunshine Coast to LA.
I was the first DJ to ever be signed to Rondor Universal in 30 years for publishing, and so that was a pretty big thing. And it's been amazing working with those guys over in LA now. I'm in the studio every day with these like huge artists composing music for superstars over there, which is, it's really thrown me in the deep end, and it's crazy. It's exciting.
What's the most memorable gig or festival you've ever played at?
Recently, I played a festival called Paradiso. It was last year, and it was in just outside Seattle. So it was in this place called the Gorge. Imagine no other way to describe it except like kind of like the Grand Canyon, like this giant, that's probably an exaggeration, this beautiful place just totally out in the middle of nowhere, this huge canyon, and they threw this party there where I played to 45,000 people. Any kid who has a dream to be a famous singer or an actor, it's really not like, you know, it is kind of cliche, like moving to LA to try and make it, you know. It's definitely not a typical job that you can just study for and get, you know, it'll happen. You really have to work hard every single day on it.